Jesus Christ.
I'm a first.
I'm trying not to. I'm trying to keep the music together. No, I love music.
What about my shake?
You get it for one song and then I want it back.
I got my strong.
Or else I won't be able to see it.
I have some
Now you do. Make sure you're watching. I want to go really fast. Got a lot of Ricky Bobby. And typical cello.
Cello 1, cello 2. Is there a part that
Everything I knew about my
Yeah, but by the time you divide into three cellos,
You can tell this is the main piece of music.
ready in the back there? Thank you. Save the day. All right, let's do it. Shades back there. Elizabethan Madrigal. I just did that one. I thought it was so hot. It is so hot. Don't be sure. I think I'm just and also Stand back.
Be problem solver. Oh, well, that's great. There you go. Break for
Nice job.
Sponsor. No man, don't. Sponsor. We did a pretty valiant job, but it's just a little tight for time.
Sorry, I can't find the aim. Can you see if you moved it on this side?
Again, when we exit, everybody, just remember, grab all your clothespins, grab all your rock stuff, grab all your clothespins, your rock stuff, your shoulder rests, make sure you take everything with you so we don't come back.
Just giving you the sign.
Always give me the sign? All right, you're ready.
Take Peter's health.
Rosie, are you first? No, or second? Sign up and took care. Yep, sign up. Yep, hop on up here, right? Come on up. Need another one? We gotta get ourselves in.
national anthem that will be performed by senior choir students under the direction of Mr. Thomas Beatty.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Excellent. Great job.
You beat me to it. Graduates, you may now be seated. Hey, how about that? Let's give them another round of applause. Also, I would like to thank Mr. Clary and our orchestra students for playing as well. Excellent job. Thank you very much. Good morning, Capitol High. What a beautiful day. First, I would like to introduce and thank those individuals on the stage to share in our celebration here today. From your left, or my left, Assistant Superintendent Josh McKay, school board members Janet Armstrong and Keith Meyer, Superintendent Rex Welts, our distinguished guest speaker Marcus Wellnell, and fellow administrators Mick Morris and Kathy Kidder. Welcome once again. I'm Brett Zanto, principal here at Capitol High. To the class of 2026 of Capitol High, like other classes before you, you never cease to amaze me. Every year when I see students walk across this stage, I think of certain students, and I'm always like, who's going to replace this student? Who will be those next MUS scholarship recipients? Who is going to get that perfect ACT score? Who will be that next state track champion? Who will earn National Speech and Debate Awards? Who will earn State Thespian Awards? And the list goes on and on. This class has lived up to those expectations set high by those found in previous classes. The education that you have received here at Capitol High, as well as our school district, it is a gift. Some of you have had to work harder than others to get this gift. However, you can thank those closest to you that you have invited here today, your parents, guardians, grandparents, aunts, uncles, family, friends, whoever it may be, to celebrate with you. So how about we take a few moments, future graduates here, to thank those guests that you have invited. They have helped to get you here. They have helped to support you, so please give them a round of applause. Also, I would like to take a moment just to thank our community members for your support in the successful passing of our Building Bond Initiative. Capitol High will look a lot different in 2 years, and the next 2 years are going to be very interesting. So, to prepare for my brief speech here this morning, I guess it's still morning, I went back and reviewed some of my old ones. Now, let's face it, I probably just copy and paste the same one every year, but I do make some changes. So, I'm going to go back to 2014. Besides the fact of that being my first year as principal, probably being very nervous and having no idea to what I was probably really talking about. I spoke of changes occurring in the district, learning to embrace change, and how important it was to challenge yourself. And ultimately, I guess, just that kind of that go get 'em. In 2019, I spoke of the rapid increase of our ACT scores, the increase in students taking more AP exams, and the increase in dual credit opportunities at Capitol High. And finally, the impact that teacher collaboration via this implemented PLC process had made on student learning, both at Capitol High as well as in our district. Fast forward a year, 2020. In this same stadium, graduates were spread out, probably from goal line to goal line, across this entire field. I spoke of machining 3 students starting to make parts for the NASA Hunch program. And of course, the importance of learning to adapt as seniors that year walked out of Capitol High for the last time on Friday, March 13th of that year. I then discussed, of course, the importance of relationships, whether it be teacher to teacher, student to student, or teacher to student. Finally, let's fast forward a few years. Who can forget that class of 2023 graduation? Yes, I know some of you were here for that ceremony, and I know that a lot of you in the crowd, maybe students, have heard a lot about it. Our distinguished guest speaker was a Capitol High alum, Harvard Business School alum, Texas Entrepreneur of the Year, and the inventor of the Buzzball beverage that you see at every town pump across this valley and across in the entire state, I guess, and how that individual spoke of what it was like growing up here in Helena, Montana. Like graduation speeches, each year is different, and each graduating cohort is different. Throughout my tenure, I've had to continue to learn, to adapt, and to persevere. Graduates, your family, your guests, and those seated here to support you have had to do these same things. Not sure how I survived maybe some of these different events, but I would like to just quickly highlight 3 areas to keep in mind as you continue to persevere after today. Number 1, work hard. Seniors, others will notice, whether they agree or disagree with you, they will respect you, and it will lead to increased resiliency when times do indeed get tough, as they will. Talk about hard work. This class, 34 valedictorians, 8 salutatorians, 1 National Merit Scholarship semifinalist, 3 Presidential Scholar nominees, 1 of which is currently still a semifinalist of amongst around 670 seniors across this entire country, 14 Montana University System Scholars, 28 Montana University System STEM Scholars, and then talk about being college and career ready. 18 seniors earned their CNA license recently. 7 seniors are now certified welders. 7 seniors earned multiple machining certifications. 5 seniors earned pre-apprenticeship in welding and machining. 3 seniors in our automotive program earned Ford entry-level technician certification. 2 seniors earned a variety of computer science certifications. And then at least 3 seniors received various carpentry and construction certification. And on top of that, we do have 74 Bear Award recipients, which I'll be reading here soon. So once again, seniors, you've been working hard and continue to do that. Number 2, pursue. Yeah, let's give them a hand. Number 2, seniors, pursue a path that you are passionate about. Speaking of career paths, I would like all of you that are pursuing a military career to please stand up, and I'd like to thank you for your service to our country. Thank you. Graduates, what we are calling B. What career are you going to pursue that you will get excited to go to each and every day? And this is even those of you that I think for the past 4 years I've let in late at the library foyer door. You know who I'm talking about, right? So make sure, find that path that you're excited to get there on time for. So what are you going to do that's going to make a positive impact on others? Through your hard work and enjoying what you do, and of course, having fun. At times, I've started off a school year, and I ask staff their why. Why did you choose this career? Why do you choose to grade papers at night or on the weekends? Or have to set up sub-plans when you're absent? Why did you pursue a career where you may sometimes deal with teenage attitudes? Bruh. Or having to work in person? Undoubtedly. I would hope that most of their responses are to work with students, to support students, and to ultimately see them excel. For me, being able to return to the high school that I attended over 30 years ago, the community where I was raised, and being able to give back was my why. Graduates, what will your why be? Please make sure that you figure that out. It might be today, it might be tomorrow, it might not be for a few years, but make sure that you figure that out at some point. Finally, number 3, have fun. Now, for this class of 2026, I feel like I could spend a lot of time on this one. But I know it's getting warm. I see a lot of people fanning up there, so I'm going to keep this quick. First off, how about the school spirit? This class will be forever for the Bruins. Correct? Yeah? Okay. Some of you know what I'm talking about with that. And how many skip days has this class had? I believe they even had a skip day in the fall. I mean, that's some serious senioritis when that's occurring in the fall. Has to be the earliest one ever. Seniors, be sure to have fun. Find that balance when working hard, as it helps to stay positive when surrounded by negativity. I think for many of you, especially when thinking of crosstown activities, that might not be a problem. So in conclusion, I commend all of you that have made it this far today. Some of you have faced far more struggles than others to get here today. Some of you have no idea what some of your classmates went through to get to this point today. And you have a choice in motivating yourself to continue to excel, to continue to adapt, and to continue to persevere. No matter the setbacks, be it personal, competitive, social, you are here today and ready for your next step, whatever that might be. There are some true success stories seated here in front of us, and I'm so proud of all of you. Seniors, no matter where you go after today, all of us share one common bond, and that is Capital High. Some of you will go far, some of you will remain near. At various moments in your lifetime, you will think back on the events, the memories, the good times, and the bad times found inside and outside the hallways, parking lot, wherever that might be of Capital High, and of this ceremony today. You join a very proud collection of Capital High graduates. So to the class of 2026, job well done. And as always, it's a great day to be a Bruin. At this time, I would like to announce some of our scholar recipients for this class of 2026. So first we have, as previously mentioned, our Bear Award winners. So our Bear Award winners, these are seniors who have gone beyond the required course load for graduation by taking honors, advanced placement, or accelerated college preparation classes, certification classes, dual credit classes, and maintain a minimum of a 3.5 GPA. And they had to have earned at least 26 credits. So Bear Award nominees, when I say your name, please stand. Megan Ann Abelin. Zola Isabel Alvey. Braden Maximus Baston. Alexis Elysium Baumgart. Will Stanton Berg. Idle Ibike Burgle. Noah Thomas Blom. Landon Ross Brent. Braden Byron Briscoe. Rihanna Mary Bristow. Brett Daniel Beeler. Mason Thomas Burrington. Thomas Jerome Byron. Lucas Carl Call. Tatum Morgan Campbell. Marilee Claire Cloniger. Ryan Henry Compton. JC Lynn Coy. Chloe Grace Dixon. Grady Radley Dushin. Haley Alexis Dykes. Ashton Avery Jakonski. Fiona Claire Edgar. Jessica Cole Filenz. Noelle Renee Ferguson. Sam Michael Flynn. Spencer Christopher Franzen. Lincoln Cross Frederickson. Chase Allen Friedland. Elliot Dora Gano. Ashlyn Elizabeth Grasmick. Alana Cortland Gregg. Maximus Thomas Greil. Jaden Lynn Grooms. McCoy Landry Hall. Sydney Louise Harmon. Jaden Grace Hermes. Rowan Rainey Ann Humbert. Vivian Lorraine James. Owen Sawyer Jenkins. Sam Stephen Klatt. Fiona Elizabeth Kuntz. Reese Elizabeth LaFond. Chloe Jean LaFramboise. June Ailsley Lay. Taylor Rose Lay. Isabella Ann Leventis. Britt Doran Linder. Delaney May Lynch. Olivia Lynn Margatou. Abigail Rose McCardle. Jaden Marie McLean. Caden John McCullough. Samantha Ann McCarville McCutcheon. Alexandra Marie Miller. Sage Robert Moeller. Bahar Ozer. Brady Lincoln Perlinsky. Isabel C. Schwan Pomerlow. Zane Allen Schnackenberg. Emmeline Lily Sechrist. Annabelle Marie Schock. Jaden Matthew Simmons. Jane Margaret Stifler. Pierce Douglas Newcomb Sublet. Connor Andrew Tangen. Danica Morgan Taylor. Alice Eden Townsend. Elena Kim Tran. June Olivia Vincello. Dallin Lee Wall. Zephyr Jim Wall. Elizabeth Clara Warhank. And Tessa Dale Wenzel. Let's give him a hand. Next, we have our 2026 salutatorians. These are our students who earned just one B in their entire four-year career here at Capitol High School. So once again, please stand when I call your name. Braden Byron Briscoe. Ryan Henry Compton. Vivian Lorraine James. Sarah Michelle Kittrell. June Ailsley Lay. Abigail Rose McCardle. Bahar Ozer. And Evan Michael Van Eimeren. All right, let's give them all a hand. And also, as alluded earlier, our class of 2026 valedictorians, these are students that earned a perfect 4.0 GPA, the highest GPA for the class of 2026. And once again, please stand when I call your name. Megan Ann Abelin. Madison Marie Bergen. Idle Abike Burgle. Brett Daniel Beeler. Mason Thomas Burrington. Thomas Jerome Byron. Lucas Carl Call. Tatum Morgan Campbell. Marilee Claire Cloniger. Grady Radley Dushin. Fiona Claire Edgar. Noelle Renee Ferguson. Sam Michael Flynn. Spencer Christopher Franzen. Lincoln Cross Frederickson. Elliot Dora Gano. Jaden Lynn Grooms. Sydney Louise Harmon. Samuel Stephen Klatt. Fiona Elizabeth Kuntz. Chloe Jean Laframboise. Lucia Marie Lutkin. Delaney May Lynch. Caden John McCullough. Samantha Ann McCarville McCutcheon. Brady Lincoln Perlinsky. Isabel C. Schwan Pomerlow. Kaylin J. Sari. Jane Margaret Stifler. Elena Kim Tran. June Olivia Vincello. Victoria Nina Volodina. Zephyr Jim Wall. And Tessa Dale Wenzel. All right, let's give them all a hand. So similar to previous years, we have offered or given students a chance, seniors a chance, to try out to speak at graduation. So like previous years, we had a lot of interest, and so at this time I would like to call forth our 3 successful senior grad speakers here this afternoon. So at this time, I would like to please call forth Abigail McCardle, Jaden McLean, and Caden McCullough. And yes, they're all seated next to one another, all last names starting with MC. Not sure how that happened.
All right, here goes nothing. Thanks.
You got it.
Welcome to your graduation announcements with Caden. For those of you who don't know me, I was fortunate enough to have been the student body vice president at Capitol High, where I helped deliver the announcements every morning. It feels like just last week when we were back on the elementary school playground making up fun games to play while at recess. Man, I miss recess. But from those good old days to today, a lot has happened in our lives and the world. We've grown up so fast. I want to touch on and remember some of what has shaped us into the people we are today. Let's start back at the beginning, 2013, when we kicked off our education in kindergarten. Whether starting at Hawthorne Central, Kessler, Rossiter, Jim Darcy, 4Gs, or any other elementary school, this is where it all began. We were learning to tie our shoes and memorize the ABCs. We were young and carefree. 2014, we were no longer the tiniest kids. We were starting to move up in the world. Malala was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize, a voice for many. 2016, Pokemon Go became a global obsession. As third graders, we were all very into that. The Chicago Cubs won the World Series after a 108-year drought, and TikTok was launched. In 2018, we were kings of the school, the big fifth graders. We were the fastest on the playground and ruled the school. We had our first official dance and felt so cool in our leather jackets and poodle skirts at the 50s Bash. 2019 was a big year for us in many ways. It marked the end of elementary school and the beginning of middle school, which was a crazy change for all of us. We met new people and got to change classes. We were getting big. Sixth grade also featured COVID, which cut our sixth grade year short. I still remember exactly where I was when I heard school was canceled. It was an uncertain time and included our online learning phase and the worldwide quarantine. 2020 featured more COVID, lockdowns, and online schooling, but at the end of 7th grade, we were back in school doing block days with long class periods. It was the year Instagram Reels came out. That really helped with all the studying. 2022 was when we started high school. Now, fully aware of the world around us, we were becoming closer to the grown-up versions of ourselves. Or so we thought. We had our first dances, first student section experiences, and for a lot, the freedom of having a driver's license. Junior year was tough for a lot of us, going through ACT and the burden of heavy class loads, but we made it through. Now, 2026, it marks our graduating year and the start of the rest of our lives. Our class can also take pride in having the earliest senior skip day ever in Capital's history. As Xanto touched on, it was on Halloween. That was really early, guys. We did it. We made it through everything that happened in these last years, big and small. Some good, some bad, but all things we lived through. These events each shaped us for better or worse. But did they? I don't think it's the events that have shaped us, but the people. I believe we have been shaped by the people sitting next to us, the teachers supporting us, and all the families sitting here today. This small community of people is who we are and who we are from. While world events are important, it's the personal interactions and experiences that matter the most. No matter what happens from here on out, we can all take comfort in knowing that we have made these meaningful connections and lasting bonds here in high school that we can count on for the rest of our lives. Congratulations, class of 2026.
Hello, students, teachers, friends, family. I would like to start off by saying how proud I am of the class of 2026. From coping with digital learning in 6th grade to coping with senioritis in 12th, this class truly has been through it all. Like many of us here, when I walked into my first day of high school, I had absolutely no idea what to expect, and even less of an idea about what I would do in this school for the next 4 years. But what I learned in those 4 years is that high school is much more than an education. It's about friendships, learning how to show up on the good and bad days, and figuring out how to finish all 8 assignments that you've been procrastinating within 1 hour of the due date. But the most important lesson I have learned in this school is to take chances. The truth about our journey these past couple years is that none of us truly have it figured out. For instance, when I was a freshman, I was 100% certain that I was going to go to an out-of-state university and become a psychologist. Later, I was positive that I wanted to be an optometrist, but this was short-lived because to be one, you have to be able to look very closely at someone's eye without freaking out. And even at the start of my senior year, I was almost positive that I was going to go to the University of Utah. But life had different plans for me, and I have now decided that I will be attending the University of Montana to study pre-law. My point is that life is full of uncertainty, but you need to be okay with taking chances. Because even when you think you have everything figured out, you never know what the future has in store for you. The class of 2026 is full of future managers, business professionals, artists, healthcare professionals, athletes, teachers, and so much more. So as you walk away from CHS for the final time to pursue these careers and dreams, I want to leave you with this quote. It had long since come to my attention that people of accomplishment rarely sat back and let things happen to them. They went out and happened to things. This quote is by Leonardo da Vinci. It means don't let life pass you by. We are all just beginning our lives. We still have careers to chase, people to meet, and adventures to take. And I know that everyone here has the determination and strength to succeed in whatever you decide to do. I know this because high school is not easy. It took willpower and sacrifice. Think back on your first day of high school and how far you've come since then. I doubt anyone can look back and say that high school was effortless. I know it wasn't for me. There's one moment that always reminds me of this, my sophomore year chemistry class. I went into that class expecting it to be challenging, but nothing above my skill level. I was so wrong. I had never struggled this badly in a class before, and I spent many lunches and free periods after school in that chemistry room with the teacher, trying to figure out just what it was that I was so confused with. After many tutoring sessions, Google searches, and unfortunately, tears, I somehow finished the class with a B-. And even though chemistry is now a subject that I try hard to distance myself from, it did teach me a lot about myself and about pushing through things when they get difficult. The experiences that you have had in CHS, much like mine, have not been easy, but they have all shaped and prepared you for today. Regardless of the hard and happy times endured, every person here has persevered and is crossing a major milestone, and I know you will continue to cross them in your future. Because if we were able to survive high school running on caffeine and pure willpower, we really can't survive anything. As you all go into the world, I hope you can look back in CHS and remember the friends, teachers, experiences, and lessons that brought you here today. But I also hope you can look forward to all the things you have yet to accomplish. Don't let the uncertainty of life stop you from doing the things you want. I urge you to take that job offer, apply for that scholarship, go to that interview, and take that chance. As Leonardo da Vinci would say, go out and happen to things. Congratulations, class of 2026.
Hello, everyone. We made it. When I imagined my senior year, I definitely did not picture spending it on crutches, in a shoulder sling, or explaining why I show up to school with a black eye. They say high school is about falling down, learning how to get back up. I took that advice a little bit too literally this year. But what about your year? What challenges did you face? What pushed you to keep going? What and who brought you here today? Your friends? Your family? Your teachers? High school may not have looked how you envisioned on the Disney Channel. There were 0 spontaneous flash mobs, and the cafeteria was a lot less exciting than TV promised. Looking back, the moments that changed us the most were probably not the moments we would have chosen for ourselves. All the challenges ahead will shape you into the person you are meant to become, and you won't have to go through it alone, which is good, because adulthood seems suspiciously expensive. I can remember when gas was $3.50 a gallon. When challenges arise, rather than let things control our lives, we took control of what we could. For me, that was simply making it to my first period, even if I was late every day, and use my handicap parking spot. I'm very sorry, Miss Rommel. Behind every graduate sitting here today is a story that most people will never fully know. Yet each decision to keep going, no matter how difficult, helped bring us to this moment. Every snowy and dark morning drive to school, every late night Red Bull you had to prepare for that test, those moments mattered and brought you here today. They built resilience in ways we didn't notice at the time. When I was in elementary school, I remember saying to my librarian, prioritize, compromise, and be flexible. She liked it so much she had me paint it on a poster and hang it in the library. I was reminded of this last month when a librarian recovered the sign from Hawthorne Elementary. I think my 5th grade self did speak some truths. Prioritize what matters most to you, compromise on what matters less, and stay flexible, because life doesn't always follow the plan you imagined. As we look to the people who supported us, we can see glimpses of the things that shaped them into the people we love. We are a mosaic of the moments that tested us and the people who stood beside us through them. Today is not the completion of that picture. It is simply the point where we begin creating it for ourselves. To the class of 2026, the next pieces are ours to place. Congratulations. Thank you.
Okay, at this time, I would like to ask our senior choir students to once again return to the front. And again, under the direction of Mr. Thomas Beatty, they will be singing Vienna by Billy Joel. Outstanding job. Thank you. At this time, I would like to introduce our student body president, Braden Briscoe, who will introduce our distinguished guest speaker today.
Marcus is making fun of my shoes, so I was thinking about maybe talking about one of his pictures that he has on his Instagram. That's embarrassing, but I won't. Marcus graduated Capitol High School in 2017. After his high school career, he played football at the University of Montana. In his playing time, he earned the number 37, which is the legacy number for the University of Montana Grizzlies. At the University of Montana, he also married his wife, Lexi. They are now a parent of one son, Trip. Marcus is now the assistant athletic director at the University of Montana. But what speaks more to Marcus is his infectious personality and his kindness that I was able to witness as I spoke with him this week. And I hope you'll be able to show you that more as he speaks to you today. So without further ado, here's Marcus Wellnell.
Hey, thank you. They said you were going to do a backflip. That's why I was making fun of your shoes. I don't know. There was a Diet Pepsi on it. I was making fun of his shoes because they said if he was going to do a backflip or not. You dropped your thing, buddy, too. First, I want to say how honored I am to be up here, and I will keep this short because my son's over there. I can see it's his nap time. My wife's jumping him up and down. So hey, just give me 8 minutes, buddy, and we'll be done with this. There's a strange thing about life. You almost never know when you're doing something for the last time. At some point in the last few weeks, you did something for the very last time, and you didn't even know it. Your last vigilante parade, your last PAC student section, your last music rehearsal, your last of the 7 senior skip days this class somehow pulled off. I'm jealous my class didn't think of that one. And for a few of you, it was your last time writing a paper for Mr. Irby. I didn't say you'd miss every moment. You never truly know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory. Now, I did ask some of the seniors why they wanted a 27-year-old giving this speech today. They told me it's because I could still somewhat relate to what they're going through. And it's true. 9 years ago this week, I was sitting in those exact chairs, sweating. Plus, I have a little sister, Josie, who we hope will graduate next year. She keeps me close to what high school looks like these days, which apparently involves a lot more TikTok dances, slang I don't understand, and AI doing all of your homework. 9 years ago, we were still trying to figure out Snapchat filters. And I'll be honest, when I sat where you're sitting, I remember I wasn't listening to the commencement speaker. I was thinking about the grad party from the night before, so I'll try to make this worth your time. Let me tell you about a number, and more importantly, what it taught me about the things that actually matter. Growing up in Helena, I had a lot of team goals, but one personal goal stood above everything else. I wanted to wear the number 37 for the Montana Grizzlies. If you know anything about Grizz football, you know that's not just a number. Number 37 represents the spirit of Montana. Hard work, dedication, toughness, and being a good person. It stood for everything I wanted to be. I gave that dream everything I had. I drove to 6 a.m. workouts in freezing Montana winters just to hear Lee Carter yell at me. I survived many summer DOTS training sessions with Lon Carter threatening things I can't repeat at a graduation ceremony. Coach Mahell shaping me into a leader, all of it pointed toward one individual goal. I went off to college, and I got it. I wore the number. But here's what nobody warns you about when you finally achieve the thing you've worked your whole life for. The jersey didn't change me. I put on the number 37, I walked out in the field, and I was still just me. The same kid from Helena who was shaped by the hard work and people who had believed in him all those years. What I realized, and what I hope you hear today, is that the number was never the point. It was the journey that mattered. It was every coach who pushed me past what I thought I was capable of. It was every teacher in Helena who invested in me before I'd done a single thing to deserve it. It was a community, the parents, neighbors, and mentors who show up for Helena kids just like me and you. To the Capitol High teachers, coaches, and community members, thank you. You showed up for us in ways you didn't have to. That's the spirit of Montana. And I hope every graduate here can think of at least one person who believed in them before they believed in themselves. It took me getting the jersey to realize the number wasn't the reward. The reward was becoming the person I had to be to wear it. Every one of you has a version of the number 37. Maybe it's a college acceptance, maybe it's a starting position, a lead role in a play, a scholarship, a business idea, or a personal milestone nobody even knows you're chasing. Chase it. Chase it with everything you have. But don't make the mistake of thinking the destination is the whole story. The journey and the people along the way are the point. And speaking of the people, let's talk about this class specifically. Every teacher, coach, and parent I talked to about this group said the exact same thing. This class brought the energy back. Think about what you walked into. COVID stole your middle school years. You showed up to Capitol High when everyone was still trying to find their footing. The school spirit was still recovering, the culture was fractured, and nobody knew what normal still really looked like. You didn't wait for someone to hand you a culture worth being a part of. You built one. You packed the student section, made signs for Crosstown that made Xanto consider retiring even earlier. You showed up for each other. You brought the energy back. That is not a small thing. Don't ever stop doing that, because the world out there desperately needs more people who will bring their own energy. As you go out into that world, I want to give you the best piece of advice I ever received. It's incredibly simple, because character isn't complicated. It's just consistent. Say please, say thank you, hold the door open, and treat people with respect. Not because of what they can do for you, but because of who you are. The people who get remembered in life aren't always the most talented people in the room. They're the ones who made everyone around them feel like they mattered. Be that person in your dorm, your workplace, and your next community. And check up on people. Everyone is carrying something you can't see. Be the friend who notices, send the text, show up, give grace freely, because it costs you nothing and can change everything. Now, here's the thing about life that connects all of this. It moves faster than you think. I know you've heard that. It sounds like something older people say and you politely nod and don't really believe. But I'm 27. I walked across the same stage less than a decade ago, and I can promise you, the time between sitting in that chair and standing at this podium went by in a blink. With that in mind, I want to speak to the parents, grandparents, and families, the ones who've been showing up since day one. Like I mentioned earlier, I have a 10-month-old son, so I'm just starting the road your parents are finishing today. Right now, it's sleepless nights, teething, and dirty diapers, and it feels endless. But looking at you all, I know he'll be in a cap and gown before I'm ready. These moments that feel small, I know I'll look back one day and realize they were everything. You parents know what I mean. The last time you carried them in from the car asleep, the last bedtime story, the last time their hand fit inside yours, and the hardest part is, you didn't know it was the last time. And now, here they are, ready to leave and take on the world. Graduates, take a look up at the stands. Those people have been fighting for you longer than you've been alive. Those people gave you a childhood. They gave you a foundation. They gave you every last ounce they had, and they do it all again. Make sure you thank them today. You didn't come this far to only come this far. So don't let anyone ever talk you down from what you believe is possible. Dream big, set goals that scare you, but slow down enough to feel the moments along the way. Look up from your phone, call your parents, pay attention. Because one day, you'll do something for the last time, and you won't even realize it. Before I let you go, I want to leave you with a few words you've heard 100 times. Bruin born. That's where you started. Whether you're born in Helena or found your way here later, this is the place where your story took shape. Bruin bred. That's who shaped you and what shaped you. The coaches, the teachers, the parents in the stands, and the challenges, the growth, and the moments that changed you. You were bred by the journey, not the destination. Be a Bruin till you're dead. That's a part of you that lasts. The work ethic, the toughness, the values, the identity you take with you long after today. No matter where you go next, college, the military, trade school, straight to work, across the ocean, or right down the road, you carry this place with you forever. Congratulations, Capitol High class of 2026. Bruin born, Bruin bred. You will all be Bruins till you're dead. Thank you.
Okay, now the next step that we're all here for. Now is the time for the reading of our class roll. So if I could have our first few valedictorians, please come on up. And seniors, I know I reminded you of this in the PE Center, but please make sure and bring your card up with you. Do not forget that.
I think so.
Megan Ann Abelin. Kayla Jeanette Acuna. Ashley Christine Aiklin. Trevor Clifford Henry Aldrich. Emery Allen. Rachel Lauren Almendinger. Zola Isabel Alvey. Luke Scott Anderson. Chloe Breyer Anderson. Gunnar Michael Anderson.
Olivia Marie Anderson. Parker Alan Marion Anderson. Connor Michael Arnell. Lily Marie Arnold. Josiah Christopher Arnault. Cadence Mary Callista Atkins. Madeline Anastasia Mitchell, Austria. Keaton Wesley Duane Ayers. Eric Christopher Bacon. Bowden Philip Bearlocker.
Samuel Hudson Baker. Paxton Clifford Banks. Alexis May Barkle. Jacob Stephen Guy Barnes. Braden Maximus Baston. Alexis Elysium Baumgart. James Dylan Janey Beatty. William Stantonberg. Madison Marie Bergen.
Ava Rose Bissell. Noah Thomas Blum. Tristan Jeffrey Boulware. Roman Douglas Boudelier. Lauren Marie Breidenbach. Landon Ross Brent. Aiden Wade Brills. Braden Byron Briscoe. Rihanna Marie Bristow.
Cheyenne Rose Brockett. Cody Rose Brown. Drew Alexander Brown. Brett Daniel Bueller. Kayla Josie Burke. Mason Thomas Burrington. Thomas Jerome Byron. Lucas Carl Call. Tatum Morgan Campbell. Are you next?
Jameson Jaden Canny. Brooke Lynn Carlson. Wesley Michael Carlson. Scarlett Marie Carpenter. Zayden Thomas Carver. John Cassiano III. Nevea Marie Cassiano. Delaney Ann Chisholm. Max Michael Christensen. Aiden William Claridge. Marilee Claire Clonger.
Ryan Henry Compton. Danielle Lynn Copenhaver. Zachary Aaron Corcoran. JC Lynn Coy. Hayden Isaiah Crawford. Spencer Cleet Crosby. Lexi Lee Culver. Myra Corin Dagnall.
Ava Markey Dahlquist. Jason Michael Danzer. Jack Atticus Davis. Mackenzie Marilyn DeWitt Marolo. Chloe Isabel Disney. Hannah Gracelyn Dively. Chloe Grace Dixon. William Kent Dorrington. William Lewis Dowdy.
Christopher Joseph Dowell. Mercy Marie Delaney. Ariana Lanai Dupree Herbert. Grady Radley Dushin. Destiny Lynn Dvorak. Haley Alexis Dykes. Ashton Avery Jakonski. Mason Dane Eblin. Olivia Marie Eby. Fiona Claire Edgar.
Elena Shea Edwards. Ariana Nicole Eknes. Claire Ryan Ellis. Maddie Claire Ellis. Pate William Ingstrom. Gabe Lee Estenson. River Robert Starr Evans. Gunnar Paul Fothrop. Addison Desiree Fair. Jessica Cole Fellins. Alyssa Joan Felton. Caden Jacob Fenton. Noelle Renee Ferguson. Ooh. Down here. Annalinda Marie Fincham. Kaven Oliver Fisher. Sam Michael Flynn. Kayla Forseth. Spencer Christopher Franson.
Lincoln Cross Frederickson. Chase Allen Friedenlund. Elliot Dora Gano. Brady Charles Gehring. Xander Jenks Gibbons. Andrew Allen Granberg. Ashlyn Elizabeth Grasmick.
Elena Cortland Gregg. Maximus Thomas Greil. Jaden Lynn Grooms. Emma Myrie Grossman. McCoy Landry Hall. Zachary Allen Hamilton. Ethan Patrick Hammerstead. Joel Michael Hamper. Kaylissa Bree Hanley.
Yeah, I'm good. Keegan Tyler James Hardy. Sydney Louise Harmon. Dakota Zadok Harris. Jacob Matthew Heinrich. Hazel Catherine Helseth. Jaden Grace Hermes. Haley Rose Herndon. Kiana Mikkel Herndon. Eben Michael Hofflin. Jimmy Holodnik.
Nolan Edward Holzer. Harrison William Horton. Kyler Jacob Hudson. Rowan Rainey Ann Humbert. Sahara Lila Hunt. Jordan Rex Hyde. Owen Jacob Ivers. Peyton Marie John. Vivian Lorraine James. Callahan Christopher Jarvis.
Owen Sawyer Jenkins. Austin Jeremiah Johnson. Julianne Alexis Johnson. Lila Ivy Johnson. Jaden Dwayne Casper. Marcella Janina Kazmarowski. Cash William Kipp. Samuel Stephen Klatt.
Noah Jason Knapp. Cohen Robert Cook. Michael William Cordum. Josie Ann Crutch. Fiona Elizabeth Kuntz. Jesslyn Nicole Kuntz. Hunter Ray Lasik. Reese Elizabeth LaFond. Chloe Jean LaFramboise.
Tucker Jeffrey Lambert Clark. Herbert Wilton Lay IV. June Elsie Lay. Taylor Rose Lay. Isabella Louise Levengood. Isabella Ann Leventes. Aiden Canuel Lightfoot. Britt Doran Linder. Allison Nicole Linskog. Byron Digby Lloyd.
Braden Scott Lockmandy. Jonathan Loera. Is it? Okay. Bryson Patrick Luigi. Lucia Marie Lucan. Thank you. Oh, I'm gonna butcher your name. Delaney May Lynch. Okay. Mercedes Rose Medici. Sorry. Olivia Lynn Margata. William Joseph Marinan.
Taylor Ray Martinez. Cooper Masterson.
Gabriella Renee Mathis. Anthony Cole McAlpin. Abigail Rose McCardle. Jaden Marie McLean. Caden John McCullough. Samantha Ann McCarville McCutcheon. Leela Maya McKay. Derek Tyler McClellan. Nicholas Lee McRae. Joey James Mergenthaler.
Eleanor He Yoon Michelotti. Alexana Marie Miller. Braxton Gordon Miller. Evan Hugh Miller. Hayden Elizabeth Mint. Helam Ledesma Malaby. Kaylin Marie Mohar. Michaela Ann Moldenhauer. Sage Robert Muller.
Jaden Brian Moran. Thomas Alexander Morley. Jace Charles Morris. Madeline Ann Moser. Dawson James Moyer. Hadrian Isaac Mullins. Keegan Ray Murdoch. Taylor Joe Murphy. Willow Marie Murphy. Abigail Grace Murray.
Colton J. Neese. Cooper Ray Nelson. Brogan Wyatt Newman. Griffin Matthew Norberg. Rashfordson Nyan. Carter J. O'Connor. Coulter Rex O'Connor. Declan Carter O'Leary. Kayla Ann O'Neill.
Dawson Gregory Oaklander. Is it Elise? Elise Amber Olson. Derek John Opitz. Bahar Ozer. Brady Lincoln Perlinsky. Rock Gabriel Perry. Kaiser Rylan Pershawn. Riley Marie Petrie. Isabel Sichuan Pomerlo.
Trask Maddox Price. Evan Michael Pritchard. Matthew Alexander Ramos. Paul Josiah Rea. Anastasia Rieger. Kai Anantai Richardson. Andy Stanley Roberts. Samuel Glade Roos.
Katarina Josephine Routzan. Drake Robert Ryan. Kaylin J. Sari. Hunter Curtis Damian Russell. Reagan Sydney Sack. Oops. Liam Elliott Wayne Sackman. Benjamin Charles Sampson. Eliza Jane Sark. Dylan Maurice Shaber.
Christopher Boyd Schuer. Zane Allen Schnackenberg. Annabelle Marie Schock. Huxley Leslie Scobell. Emmeline Lily Seacrest. Lacey Suzanne Seymour. Carson Robert Shea. Aiden William Simmons. Jaden Matthew Simmons.
Kyron Kevin Michael Simpson. Susie Jalen Skillman. Peyton Lee Skinner. Lydia Marie Sleed. Sophia Lynn Smith. Soren Jacob Smith. Haley Pearl Sorensen. Will Joseph Spatorno.
Alexander Tyler Springfield. Tanner Willis Steen. Cooper Matthew Stevens. Jetta Sage Stewart. Noah Alexander Stewart. Jane Margaret Stifler. Pierce Douglas Newcomb Sublette. William Allen Swenson. Charlotte Ann Tamel.
Connor Andrew Tangen. Danica Morgan Taylor. Logan Nicole Terry. Bethany Lucille Folt. Taylin Michelle Thomas. Ainsley Marie Took. Alice Eden Townsend. Elena Kim Tran. Andre Vaughn DeBill Tunyako.
Evan Michael Van Imeren. Trevor Lincoln Valine. June Olivia Vincello. Victoria Nina Volodina. Francesca Gianna Volpe. Danica Ann Volk. Andrea Dawn Michelle Wadsworth. Dallin Lee Wall. Zephyr Jem Wall.
Branson Jess Wareham. Elizabeth Clara Warhank. Tyler David Watson. Tessa Dale Wenzel. Hadley Marie Whited.
I didn't think the Dakota could do that.
Gabriel Rollin Williams. Samantha K. Williams. Danielle Marie Wines. Isaac Ren Wolf.
Good job, buddy. I'm proud of you. Congrats. One more time. Congratulations. Thank you. Congratulations. Everybody's here. Yeah. The whole town. What are we doing down here? Except the heat is driving people out for sure.
This is the one time it's actually nice to be a female because I'm not in a
When they kept Marcus hired us.
So,
And then she's trying to get, I'm like, oh, good God. I'm kind of just standing behind her.
I saw him in front of me. Look at the golf. He's holding the Yankee. Yeah, right. He get this thing wrapped up. That was long. That was awesome. I know. The pictures. I'm going to tell me they need 2 photos. 4 to 2 hours. Oh, no. Yeah, she is captain. Social media.
It did go a little longer than. Oh, sure she is. Yeah. Oh, making them all. Most of them don't even get the pictures anyways.
I love how everyone just clears out too. Just plays a hole and then. Oh, this is
You have an A last name, you're not staying the whole way.
I know. Oh my God. Hey Joe, I think it's hot. A lot of people left up there. It's hot. Yeah, I wonder if our lady that hated us for doing it early, if she was up there, she would probably not. I think there's a lot in the parking lot. You lost half your crowd, Brett. You lost half your crowd.
More than half, I think.
Yeah, it's 40%. Yeah, something like that.
And once again, they have to go all out on the Texas field.
Yeah, they're ready. They're ready to go. Can you please release this? Let's pronounce these guys graduated. Oh, Joe. We got all? I think so. You've been waiting. Brett, are you doing this on purpose?
No, we all ready? All right, let's hear it again.
Hey, hold on. I'm going to go first.
Okay.
As many of you know, this will be Mr. Zanto's last graduating class as a principal of Capitol High School. He and I actually came to Capitol High on the same day together, so he's been principal long enough for a freshman to come back and give the commencement speech. Not to date him or anything, but real quick, Mr. Zanto allowed us to have fun and be ourselves while always being there for every student and staff member. So from his first full graduating class to his last, and everyone in between, we all want to say thank you for everything you've done for us. You will be deeply missed and go down as a true legend in Capitol High history. And with that, I heard he has a new nickname from when I was here. DJ Z? What's that about? Well, let's play one last song to thank DJ Z. Seniors, get up, let's sing it. You ready to do this?
Where it began, I can't begin to know it, but then I know it's growing strong. Was in the spring, we do this in the announcements, and spring became the summer. Who'd have believed you'd come along? Let's go, guys! In the stands! Hands!
Let's get loud!
Touching hands! Reaching out! touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. I've been inclined to believe there never would, but now
Ladies and gentlemen, let's make some noise one last time for the retiring principal of Capitol High School, Mr. Brett Zanto.
reaching out. All right, this time, graduates, class of 2026, move your tassel from right to left. And on behalf of the school board of the Helena School District Number 1, I declare this class of 2026 graduated. That was awesome.
Hey, you were prepared for that. Congratulations.
I wasn't quite ready to sing, but
Knew the song.
Let's dance in style, let's dance.
I'm glad you had the lyrics.
Heaven couldn't wait, we're only watching the skies. Hoping for the best, but expecting the worst. Are you gonna drop the bomb or not? Let us die young.
Graduates, go ahead and meet your family and guests out on the practice field there. Thank you.